What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Crazy Gabe 209 here, or Julian, back at it again with some Black Ops 6 gameplay. We're on some multiplayer right now, and I just got introduced to a new friend named Nathan. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Nathan.
Yo.
Nice, that's a yo from him. This is my first time playing with somebody on a video, so I hope it goes good. We already played 2 warm-up matches, so we're just playing for fun now. It probably
And my
doesn't.
level's not. My level is just A level, by the way. That's just what I'm saying. A lot of zombies. A lot of zombies.
It's all good. What do you call it? I wonder, it probably doesn't, but I wish it did. Like, if I was on a PC, it probably would. But, like, if it included the audio from my music that I'm listening to on Spotify,
I'm not sure about that.
it probably doesn't. But it's okay.
To be
I'm
fair, it's
li-
probably a good thing. Like if it don't, because then of copyright.
yeah, that's true.
Because I remember when I used to do it, I used to like stream a lot of FIFA, and there were no way of taking the in-game sound off, and the amount of like emails I used to get was absurd. It was not fun, but yeah.
Dang. That took me 3 bursts to get that shot at long shot.
Still based on damage.
So what score streaks do you typically use?
Scouter pulls, UAV, and then Watchdog.
Oh, nice. I use the RCXD, the UAV, and the Watchdog. This
I
guy's
only
just...
have the Watchdog there, just I know that I'm on like 11, because I tend to lose count.
Oh, I use the perk bankroll so that I can have a little bit more score towards my score streaks as I spawn.
Yeah, I use Dispatcher. So it's kind of if I don't use Dispatcher, then I use the UAV to keep track as to what I'm on, and I'm dead. Fuck. Rip. Never mind.
Rip Nathan. Can we get Rip Nathan in the comments?
You big.
Oh,
Stop my
wow.
kill.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry.
Nah, you're all good. Not gonna lie, every time I'm on this map, I can only think of Liberty Falls in Zombies.
Yeah, it does remind me of Liberty Falls a little bit.
Because it is literally the same map. It's not even like questionable. We are literally on the other side of Liberty Falls or when we are playing this map. Because if you go to the SWAT van, the one that I just pinged, on the back of it, it literally says Liberty Falls SWAT.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
And around the map, like this chicken, that fried chicken pole, what's next to the SWAT van. Like, look, come here.
Oh, wow,
Look,
it does say Liberty Falls Police. Wait,
And
what?
this one here, that like Paul, up thing. It's if you go into Liberty Falls Zombies, it's the same chicken fried logo. What's on the chicken fried shop in Liberty Falls in the actual zombie map.
Wow. But you know they've always been doing that ever since like World at War. They had
They've, I think
multiplayer
it's for the
maps and
story.
zombies
Yeah,
maps.
I think it's like for the story and the zombies and storyline though. Not gonna lie, I
Yeah.
genuinely think it's for the story and for the zombies and storyline because on Modern Warfare 3, the last intel that we got given was from Lucy Miller speaking to Ravenov, and she was like basically questioning Ravenov as to why she had all these questions and no one's answering them. And Ravenov was like, "Oh, well, I'll answer like if you sit down and like record as to um what she would like basically talk about her experience." And he interrupted when she was doing that, and she was about to like talk about her hometown and how it got destroyed, and there was like fire and smoke everywhere, and it got invaded due to the outbreak.
Oh.
And she when she, like and Ravenov asked like about the actual like her hometown, and she said like oh well it's a small town like out to like in the west or some shit that's called Lib, and he cut her off as soon as she was about to mention Liberty, and it was like you were there but you would have been so young, and that would explain as to why Ravenov has just come back into Citadel, because all of this aftermath, what's happening on Rewind, and all what's happening on Liberty Falls, it all of like this Black Ops 6 campaigns, zombies, multiplayer storyline, it all comes before Modern Warfare 3, and
Huh.
that audio logs happened in Modern Warfare 3.
That's very interesting. Um, what do you call it? I died a bunch of times because I was too busy listening to you.
Yeah, same,
It was
same.
so interesting that I had to listen.
I honestly like and just I find it hard to play and talk most of the time. Like, so I was literally just running around and just getting better hit markers and just constantly dying. But that's because I get too distracted.
I was playing with my legs up right now, and I lost feeling in my toes on my left foot.
Right.
Good thing you don't need your toes to play.
Some people do.
Oh, I guess.
No, like you think I laugh at like I'm just joking around. There's actually like a content creator that I know of that literally has like no arms, um, and like he streams like most of his stuff, and he plays with his feet,
Wow,
and he just fucks everyone up.
that's hella cool. You know what that reminds me of? Um, so I grew up in church a lot and stuff like that, and I hear a lot of different stories from around the world about different churches. And what do you call it? So I guess there was this man who got in trouble in China or something like that, somewhere in Asia, and what do you call it? He got in trouble for, oh hey, there's me. He got in trouble for preaching the gospel in that Asian country, right? And they freaking cut off his fingers so that he couldn't write his like sermons or anything anymore. And he taught himself how to write his sermons with his feet.
Mental.
Yeah.
Feels like I'm taking forever to level up. Like, come, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
What is this, you know?
this is really bothering me. I can't feel my left foot. So, what kind of music do you like listening to, Nathan?
um, to be fair, pretty much anything. Pretty much anything. That is like the best way like to describe like my music taste. Um, I
So,
to be fair, you're American, so you might have heard of it, but I doubt it. Have you? Okay, here's the test. Do you know an artist called NF?
yes, I have heard a few of their songs.
All right. So you might have heard of her then, because like the person I'm referring to is basically a female version of NF.
Oh, okay.
And she goes by Sky Daddy.
Yeah, I haven't heard of her, but I have heard of NF.
Yeah, she's basically like not many people have, and like I don't know as to how, like because like I don't know, yeah, like in my opinion, like she's underrated, even though she's like made this following that chance for herself. Oh fuck, I'm dead.
So,
Oh, never mind.
I take it you like rock and stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like bit, like I say, like bit of anything, but it's kind of like hard to like dissect as to the thing, because I listen to like a few songs of Alec like Benjamin, um, like he's alright, but then there's a few like where it's just then to other people it'll be questionable, but to me like it's not that bad. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I found this new artist like I want to say 1 to 2 years ago, and his name is Sueko, and he does like rock rap kind of stuff, but also like kind of softer rock songs. It just depends. But like I like his music, and I put together two playlists of the songs that I like on Spotify, and so I've been
Mm,
listening to that a lot.
fair enough. Mate, these fucking is it tac? Oh, I don't have tac. That's a lot, you little bastards. Put flapjack on them, you little bitches.
After this game, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom again.
You're all good.
Feeling a little sick today. It honestly might be because I'm smoking too much nicotine.
There's to be fair, like I ain't like much of a like smoker like but I do grow up with is like of the saying that you can never go wrong with too much.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of have the opposite saying because like it's like everything in moderation.
Now you can never go wrong. Like I mean, at the same time, it also like kind of depends as to like what it is, you know. Like
Yeah.
I don't smoke or like per se, but I do drink now and then.
Yeah.
and yeah, like you just can't go wrong like with them a bit too much.
Yeah, I get that. I think it's different for me when it comes to drinking because I do enjoy a drink from time to time, but there was this
Mm.
time when I had like five or six Michelob Ultra beers, and then on the way home from my grandparents' house after after we had a small get together party,
Mm.
what do you call it? I threw up in the back seat of my mom's car, and
Well,
and it was like
if you ain't throwing up like and you ain't like doing it right, that's the way I do it. That's the way I go. But I think that's like the UK. I think that's like the UK speaking.
yeah, they tend to drink a little bit more. But yeah, but when I say like it depends with me, is because I used to be a big smoker of weed, and
Mm.
I ended up getting the sickness when I would smoke weed. I got it a few different times, and it's called cannabis hyperemesis syndrome, and it basically
The
means
fact that you could say that without like stuttering or anything, feather.
yeah, it's because I've had it so many times and I've had the doctors tell me what it is that I figured out how to say it. But yeah, I've had it and it's basically like where you start to throw up for weeks at a time. And the most I've ever been sick for is like 4 weeks straight. And so after that, I decided that I had to get sober off weed at least. And I'm now a month and 23 days sober, so I'm doing pretty good. But what do you call it? I enjoyed smoking weed, not just for the high, but because it would take my anxiety and depression away. But then
Mm.
I realized that I shouldn't mix my weed and also like prescription medication because I'm on that for my mental illness. So I realized I had to do better for myself and for everybody else in my family and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, it was gonna affect my it was already affecting my liver and kidneys, and then next it was gonna hit my heart. So I was like, I gotta stop.
I, I mean, like I, I'm not against liking people that like smoke coke, because, like I say, I know people that have,
Yeah,
and quite frankly, like nearly 90% of the people in like today's population would or do.
yeah,
So like you're therefore to be against it essentially. Um, but I wouldn't personally. I think that's mostly just because I've got asthma, but there's even things like that. Like so, yeah.
uh,
Mm.
I think I got into it more because growing up in California, it's like a big thing here, and then what do you call it? It's like part of the culture. And then
Yeah.
like when I was in high school, that's when I tried it, like when I was like 16 or 17. And I only tried it because I was like really suicidal at the time, and I was like, it's either this, try drugs, or kill yourself. And I was like, well, I don't want to die, so gotta do this, I guess. And so I tried it, and it actually worked for me, for the time being. And then I kept doing it for 7 years, and and then it led to a downhill path. But I'm glad I only did weed and I didn't try any harder drugs.
Mm. I get ya.
Yeah, the hard stuff scares me.
Like I know people that have like done acid and let's just say like for them that was a roller coaster for them. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of acid, do you know the band from like the 60s and 70s? It was named
Mm.
Cream.
Yeah.
So, I was at my grandparents' house the other day, and I put on a song by Cream. It was "Sunshine of Your Love," and I asked my aunt if she liked the song because I figured it's more around her time and she would agree with it. And
Mm.
she actually disagreed with it, and she said that she doesn't like the song because it reminds her of psychedelics and acid trips. and and I thought that was hella weird. I thought that was hella weird because she likes to take prescription medication for fun and drink and mix stuff together and be all high and drunk out of her mind all the
No.
fucking time. And I'm like,
Mm-mm.
okay, but if you do that, then what's wrong with just listening to a song, you know?
Uh, no, trust me. Like the person that I know that did acid, they did it before school,
Oh wow.
and um,
He would trip
I
balls or
did.
she would trip balls.
Yeah, well, he will literally like just off his head, like
Yeah.
for at least like the full day.
Yeah.
For
That's
and he like he didn't even do like that much though.
That's
Right,
kind of how I was. That's kind of how I was because like I didn't smoke weed before. I the first thing I tried was edibles, and I would eat edibles before school because I couldn't deal with the school day and my depression and anxiety. So then I would be like high all day for 6 to 8 hours through school, and what do you call it? I have this really funny story about how I went to school, got high in the morning with the edible, and I was high all day. And then at the end of the school day, it was like sixth period, and I had a history test, and it was about World War II, which is actually one of my best subjects. I love World War II, like learning about it. And what do you call it? I took the test, and I only missed 3 questions. I got a 90 something percent on the test, being high out of my mind.
Nah, honestly, like what I'm about to tell you. You remember um the little like you remember when Vine was a thing,
Yes, I do.
right? So the reason as to why I'm bringing this up, um, before I talk about my mate who did acid, then before school,
Okay.
um, remember the kid who went round saying 9 plus 10 equals 21.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Well, anyway, there was like this little like kid like on Vine who went round and like saying 9 plus 10 equals 21, and the person who was filming was like, "You're stupid," like and he's like, "No, I'm not." 9 plus 10, like and then it just became like this whole
Oh,
thing.
I remember that one now. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, just remember 9 plus 10 equals 21, right? Just remember that we're gonna come back to that. All right.
Okay, okay, I'm assuming your friend said that in school while high on acid.
Yes, but he did that to my maths teacher,
Okay.
right? And she's like, "Oh, I can no, it don't." I can, and then he's like, "Yes, it does. I can prove it."
Okay.
Right? And he ended up like proving it in his way, and my maths teacher didn't know what the fuck to do.
Wow.
He actually made 9 plus 10 equals 21 a possible solution, and my maths teacher didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I remember like just being there like thing, and I remember exactly how it went because he was literally like sat next to me. And I'm like probably embarrassed, like, but at the same time, like even I was shocked because I was just there laughing. All like my other mates like were just there like fucking laughing because we all know that he's off his head. Um,
Yeah.
but everyone around us, like, and that didn't know that he was off his head, like they were just stunned. But okay,
He
so
he he can't he slid in the room and hit him with a flashbang.
yeah. But the thing is, he actually made the equation like work. Like he actually got it to equal 9 plus 10 equal 21. So on for 9, right, what's the easiest way? This is literally how he explained it, and I remember it like as if it was like yesterday, right?
Okay.
He literally said to my maths teacher, I was like, "What's the easiest way to make the number 9 without 9 and 1?"
It's 3 times 3, right?
Yes, remember, just again, remember that.
Okay.
And then he said the exact same thing for but with 10. What's the easiest way to make like the number 10 without 10 and 1?
2 times 5.
Yeah, now remember that, right? So then, like my teacher was like doing the exact same thing. It was like 3 times 3, 5 times 2. He's like, yeah, again, proper stuttering, mumbling, falling over tables, everything. And like,
And then
I
did
was
he
there like
add
trying
up
like,
all the multiplication numbers?
yeah, yeah. So he did. He asked like 3 times. What's 3 times 3? That's 9, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then 5 times 2 is like 10. But and then he broke it down. Okay, what's 3 times 5? 15. What's 3 times 2? 6. What's 15 plus 6?
21.
Therefore, 9 plus 10 equals 21. If you break it all down.
Yeah. He honestly has a point, but I like it's confusing and funny at the same time, and the fact that he had your math teacher stunned was like hilarious.
But it was off his head.
Yeah. I remember I'm not sure if I was doing weed at the time, but I remember I was like super smart in math class, and this was when we were learning like algebra and shit. And so like I remember we were learning imaginary numbers. I don't know if you guys learned that in the UK, but what
Not
do you
for fun.
call it? What do you call it? So imaginary numbers. Basically, like an imaginary number is when you're like, I don't know how to explain it really, but like when you're doing a super complex math problem, and then basically like the number has to the answer has to be a negative number or a negative fraction or something like that.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
and so it has to be negative in order for it to work out. And so like the number in itself, like the variable has to be imaginary, like basically not a real number. And so I just was like complaining one day, and I had my friend in the class with me. My friend's name was Damien, and we were just like laughing our asses off and shit, just being goofballs. And the teacher came over and was like, "What are you laughing about?" And then I was like, "Oh, well, I already understand this imaginary number subject, and you're not giving us anything new to learn." And it doesn't really make sense as to why we would need this in real life, because who goes around answering imaginary number problems on a daily basis besides math teachers? And and it was just like hella funny. And basically we teased the math teacher so much, me and my friend, that by the end of the year, that math teacher, it was his first and only year teaching at that school because he quit his job. Yeah, and then we went around for the rest of the school year and everything, like, and even years after that, and we kept saying, yeah, Julian was so smart that he made the math teacher quit his job.
Nah, but the thing is, like, I honestly think part of my like a maths teacher, like I am at the time, I think part of her, like, genuinely thought, like, why the fuck are you in this class? Like, if looks could kill, my mate would have been dead.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I hate Black Ops 6, I don't know why. Especially for zombies. The amount of time, like, The amount of times I said I'll never use algebra in my entire goddamn life, right? And
Yeah.
not once have I done it. Still to this day, not once have I still done it. Thank fuck for that. Because there's a website where you can use to put in the code, and it'll give you the numbers automatically for the terminus Easter egg step. But if you do not have that, you're either going to need A, work out yourself, which is doing algebra, or B,
Yeah.
you got to then give Peck like 5,000 points.
Wow.
And if you give Peck 5,000 points and he gives you the numbers and you forget them numbers, by the time you go back down to the area where you need to then put them in, it's another 5,000 just to then get them back.
Oh wow. That's
So
crazy. But it makes sense
Call of Duty literally has us out down right doing algebra
to solve
in
Easter
fucking
eggs.
Easter egg steps. Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Real quick, I'm
not
gonna go to
chance.
the bathroom because I've been holding it for a little while. We've been having such a good conversation.
All right,
If
take
you
care of
if
it.
you could keep my chat entertained real quick, that'd be nice.
I need to fucking get Dark Cloud unlocked. Um, doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, damn. Fun.
Okay, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
I had to use the restroom real quick, turn off the light in my room, and I grabbed another Mountain Dew. Sorry, I'm just vibing to this music right now.
You're all good.
You down to play some zombies?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
That asked me twice. I just. Oh,
Okay,
my zombies come out grandies. Well, yeah. Ugh. We don't talk about it. Like, we just don't talk about it.
I'm gonna edit my gun real quick.
Oh, another thing as well, right? I don't know if you like knew this, but if you just wanted to, if you don't have gunfighter unlocked, and this is just in general for whenever you're like prestiging, if you don't have gunfighter unlocked and you just want a make a class what's got 8 attachments, even before like, and you're just wanting like to test it out and stuff like that, um, in general, and you just want to see how it would do, for like recall and stuff like that, right? Just come into the zombies menus with any weapon, and you can still do it.
Okay, hang on.
Like, not many people actually notice that. What's my arguments looking like? Boring. And
Alright, let me look at these zombies challenges. Get 250 zombies eliminations, activate 3 SAM trial mystery targets, and successfully exfil. How do you activate the 3 SAM trial mystery targets? Oh, I think he's gone for a second.
nah,
Oh,
I mean,
you. Okay.
yeah, what you say?
I said, how do you activate the 3 SAM trial mystery targets?
Oh, you need
Mastery.
to go speak. Yeah, you need. Is it for your daily daily challenges? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Uh, wait, do we have different daily challenges? Um,
Possibly because since I'm in a different coast, I'm in a different hour
successful
than you.
successful exfil. Yeah, we know. Like it just varies. Fair enough. So on for the successful exfil, like we can both do that at the same time. Get kill score streak. Um, Mine are like done, and then that's all done. Um, I mean, I don't even pay attention to the challenges, but the way you do these SoundCloud ones, um, do you need to activate them, or can it be me that activates them?
Wait, it says achieve 3 SAM trial mystery targets. It doesn't say activate. I read that wrong.
Oh, so that means I can activate it. You just need to do the tasks.
Oh, okay, for sure.
But obviously, like I'll show you where they are as well.
Okay,
Um,
then I think we're ready to go. Let's see.
what
Standard.
map?
Playing the
We'll have
squad.
to do it in We'll have to do it in standard. The thing is, if you're doing standard with a squad, if it's if it's to the right, if the squad like thing is to the right, then it means that we'll be playing with randoms. If you press square, it'll then go to the left. It'll then like put it to where it's just in us.
Okay, I see. I did the squad fill thing.
Mhm. So we're playing with
Um,
randoms.
no, we're not. I took it off. My bad.
Ah, yeah. All good.
Um, what do you call it? I've
I
only
need to
played
check my
Liberty
brother.
Falls, so that's the only one I really know how to do decently. But I'm down to try the other two maps.
Um, I mean, I'm easy going. Depending as to like which map we do, will depend as to um which gobblegums I bring them.
Um, let's just do Liberty Falls for a warm up game.
Yeah. Have you done all the Easter eggs?
No, I haven't. I've just been playing for fun.
One sec.
And I haven't even tried
Um,
Terminus or the new map yet.
is it okay if one of my mates joins?
Yeah, it's fine. Here, let me back out. Are you gonna send him an invite?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, for
Don't
sure.
worry, I can his sound.
What's your mate's name?
Lois.
Lois?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just gonna need that so I can include him in the title when I edit this video.
Yeah. Just probably. I don't know what he has his setting on, but um, he's one of them ones where it's like he's kind of like a stubborn one, so probably keep it on DL on like down low, you know.
Okay, so then don't include him in the title then?
It's
I was
entirely up
I,
to you. Just
I was just gonna put his name, not like his gamer tag or
yeah,
anything.
yeah. Like no, I get it. Like I'm just like then but yeah,
Okay.
it'd be alright.
If he doesn't want to include his comms, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I'm talking to one person and that person's comms are included, so it doesn't look like I'm rambling like a crazy idiot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack open my Mountain Dew now. Excuse me.
Yep. Uh, you don't you coming on like in club with us? Hmm. Just doing some zones. Probably start out like with Liberty, and then just work through all the maps.
You're doing Easter eggs.
Yeah. Um,
Down well.
because Gabe's needs them.
Why does your map need all of Easter eggs doing?
Yeah.
Uh,
You do need all Easter eggs, right? Yeah.
No, I haven't.
No, that's what I mean. Like, you need them all doing the right.
Oh yeah. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll get them done. We'll go through Liberties first, because it's the easiest one. And then probably Terminus next.
Yeah, that's fine.
No. We'll see how it goes. Um, do, 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 do.
Did you send your mate an invite to the game?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure we don't start
Don't look at
without
what
him.
so, on what we fucking playing at once. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Um, Liberty, yeah.
Yeah, it'll do Liberty first, and then Terminus, and then Citadel. But when we do Terminus, just saying, I'm gonna just say this now: we are not, and I repeat, we are not doing the Dark Ops challenge.
Okay.
Unless Lewis wants to do it, because we will be here all day.
Fucking East.
No, basically, the Terminus like Dark Ops challenge is where you need to um, do the boss fight past round 50. So you need to do all the other Easter egg steps, but you then need to go into the boss fight once your round is 50 or higher. Yeah, it's pain. Ready up.
I'm ready.
So I'm talking to Lewis. Ready
Okay.
up, Lewis.
Let me go guns out. Fucking me, you be really.
To be funny, it's all out mine.
I've got 12. How many per college have you got now? Now?
Um, I have 6.
What you been using yours?
Yeah, I've been playing like with MS and stuff.
I've got 12, mate, moment.
I did have what's it called? I did have 20 at one point. Now that I know that I'm that low, I'm actually gonna stop. Um,
Oh, look. How many wonder bars do you have now? Because I put mine on if you want.
I have 5.
I've got 11.
I'm not gonna let you do it. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put soda fountain on, because I have 20 soda fountains. Anyway, but here,
Do you have any
um,
instant?
yes, I have 10.
Not 3 of them.
Um, what else would we need? 10 pearl, like a gift. I have 20 of them. Free fire. Yeah. I can put a profit sharing on for Liberty and Citadel.
Yeah, I've put the 1 points on, so I've got 3.
Um, what else is there?
The L's going to be the hardest one.
Literally.
That one's fucked.
It's fucked in. It's fucked even in what's it called? Um, directory mode.
Yeah, I know. Oh, now you get raped, man.
I don't know what else to put on. There's just not that
And
many good. There's just not that many good cobble guns.
you don't really need them for fucking whatever, fucking Liberty. Liberty is
Yeah,
pretty easy.
I'll put power keg on. Um, yeah, that's that one. And then Temtex. And then I'm gonna edit my augments and or at least like double check my augments because I keep changing them. That one, that one, that one, that one's done. That one's done. Um, that one's done. Done. What do you have for your dead shot? Lois?
1 second, Dad. My
Uh,
microphone's a bit times I speak. Dead way, yeah.
dead shot.
Got further increased critical dot.
Uh,
The increase.
yeah. Yeah, my arguments are good to go. Oosh. Reddit. I think it's just you that needs to pick up, Lewis.
I'm ready. You don't say it's 3 out of 3 already.
It's not that glitch. Gabe, you're gonna have to like back out fully and then load us back into Liberty.
Okay.
It's done that fucking glitch.
Why's my game shit?
Game's always shit. You should know this by now.
Fucking no. Why do you think I'm so important?
Fucking almost catching you up. I'm probably gonna overtake you at some point.
Yeah, well,
Nah,
we showed 10 when you were like pushing like level 50s.
wait, round based saved game. You can now do a saved. Huh? Unless mine's bugged out. I don't know. I don't know. You guys fucked.
Shit, so many you know. And I had a high round on this. Or any kills. Or any extras.
uh. Oh yeah. For oh, look at you popping a percolic. Kyle, please. I was gonna use one like an for this game, but I was like, do I?
I gotta start a new recording for this game because my recording's about to go almost an hour.